Your mother sold you for a bag of rice, not a metaphor. She literally traded you for food. Henan Province, 15th century. The Ming dynasty is rotting. Taxes rise, crops die. Your father toils on a field he doesn't own. Your mother gives birth every year. Only 1 in 3 survives. You survived, lucky one. You're 6. Drought devoured the harvest. The tax collector came anyway. No rice? Give us the children. Your father looks at you for a long time, then looks away. In the morning, they lead you to the gates. Your mother doesn't cry. Tears are a luxury. A handful of cold rice in your palm, a push in the back. The gates close. You will never see your family again. Shaolin, they told you, is where warriors are made. They didn't say how many children die before reaching the first strike. Subscribe and like right now. Let's move on. You are 7. You are nobody. Not even a student, a novice, an errand boy. Your job is carrying water. 2 buckets on a yoke, 200 steps up the mountain. Spill a drop, start over. Shoulders burn, hands shake. This isn't training, it's selection. The weak leave on their own. You clean floors, scrub cauldrons, wash the robes of senior monks. A mistake earns bamboo across your back. Not punishment, a lesson. Pain is learned faster than words. Food twice a day. Rice, vegetables, water. Meat is forbidden. Buddha forbade killing living things. You're constantly hungry. Sleep 5 hours on wooden planks. Your pillow is a brick. Literally a brick. They say it's for posture. In reality, it's so you forget comfort. For 3 years, you do not touch martial arts. Only work, prayer, patience. They check if you have will. If you do, they will begin to break you for real. You are 10. The first day of real training. The master says, sit. You sit, he says, lower. You sink into the Mabu stance. Thighs parallel to the ground. Back straight. Stay. 1 hour. Legs shake after 5 minutes. After 10, they burn. After 30, you don't feel them at all. Fall and start over. The master walks with a staff. Knees closed. Strike. Back bent. Strike. Heels up. Strike. You hate him. That's good. Anger is fuel. Morning meditation. An hour of stillness. A fly in your face, don't move. An itch, endure. Day, forms. Taolu, hundreds of movements. You repeat them thousands of times until the body remembers on its own. Evening, conditioning. You strike a sandbag with bare fists. First blood, then calluses. Then the bone hardens. In a year, you break a board. In 3, a brick. They break you to rebuild you stronger. Let's check your inventory. Weapon number 1, the gun staff. 2 meters of wood. Looks simple. In reality, it's rotating death. Monks are forbidden to carry blades. Blood defiles the soul, so the staff, it doesn't cut. It breaks ribs, bones, skulls. Technically, you stabbed no one. Buddha is pleased. Weapon number 2, your body. 72 secret arts of Shaolin. Iron shirt, years of strikes to the torso. First with palms, then sticks, then stones. Your skin becomes armor. Iron palm. You thrust fingers into hot sand, then gravel, then iron filings. After 5 years, your fingers pierce a man through. Literally, you have no armor. You are the armor. But before they let you out the gates, you must pass the trial. 108 wooden killers await you in a dark corridor. You are 18. You enter the corridor. Darkness. Silence. Then a click. The first mannequin strikes your temple. You barely dodge. The second flies at your knee, the third at your ribs. 108 wooden dolls on springs and levers. They don't tire, you do. Block, strike, dodge. Again and again. Stop, and they beat you down. Run, and they trip you and finish you. Only forward. Blood fills your eyes, ribs crack. You no longer think. The body works itself. 10 years of training lead you through hell. At the end of the corridor is the exit. There stands a bronze cauldron with glowing coals, 200 kilograms of metal. To leave, embrace it with your forearms and move it. Sizzling skin, the smell of burning meat, your meat. A dragon and tiger are engraved on the cauldron. They brand your arms forever, the scars of Shaolin. Many do not make it out. Their bodies are carried through the back door. You're carried through the front on your own feet. Now, you are a warrior monk. Think life gets easier? Mistake. Wake up at 4 a.m. The bell tolls. You're on your feet before the sound fades. Meditation, 1 hour. Forms, 3 hours. Breakfast, 15 minutes. Work in the monastery until lunch. Training again. Meditation again. Bed at 9. Every day the same for years. You have no possessions. One robe. Desires are forbidden. You are a tool. Tools do not want. Around you are 500 monks. You are not a family. You are an army. Shaolin isn't a temple. It's a fortress. In the basements, an armory for 1,000 people. Outside, peaceful monks. Inside, a war machine waiting for its hour. The emperor knows, so he fears, so he uses you. 13 monks once saved a future Tang emperor. For this, Shaolin was allowed an army, a privilege that will soon become a curse. The enemy comes from the north. Manchus came like a plague. 1644. The Ming dynasty collapsed in a month. The new masters call themselves Qing, nomads from the cold steppes. They don't care about Buddha or traditions. They want submission. A decree: all men must shave their foreheads and wear a queue. A sign of submission. Refuse, head off shoulders. Shaolin refused. You don't shave your head for barbarians. Now you are an enemy of the empire. First come the bandits. They always come in troubled times. 20 men with swords burst into the village at the mountain's foot. 5 of you descend with staffs. The fight lasts a minute. The bandits are carried away in pieces. The rumor spreads: monks who cannot be touched by steel. Refugees, rebels, former Ming soldiers flee to you. Shaolin becomes a nest of resistance. The emperor sends an army. Not 20 bandits, but 3,000 soldiers with cannons and torches. You woke to the smell of smoke. Fire arrows fell from the sky like stars from hell. Wooden roofs ignited instantly. Screams, chaos, flames. Everywhere brothers ran out and fell under a hail of arrows. You fought. 10 enemies to 1 monk. Your teacher took a spear to the chest. He managed to break the spearman's neck, then fell. You stepped over him and continued. That's how he taught you. Never stop. The roof of the main hall collapsed on 100 monks. They burned while chanting sutras. You escaped through a secret tunnel. Only the elders knew it. 6 of you crawled out of 500. In the morning, you looked at the ruins from a hill. 1,000 years of history turned to ash in one night. The Manchus celebrated. They thought they killed Shaolin. They killed a temple. Shaolin isn't walls. Shaolin is you. And you are still breathing. There's a 10 liang silver bounty on your head. You go south. 1 monk with a staff. Hair grows back. Disguise. By day, a peasant. By night, a teacher. Villages, basements, back rooms of tea houses. You pass on what you know. Fist arts for those without a sword. Style of the tiger, crane, snake, leopard, dragon. The 5 animals of Shaolin spread across China. Every student will create their own school. Wing Chun, Hung Gar, Choi Li Fut. Your grandchildren, whom you will never see. Sometimes you kill an official who burned villages, an officer who tortured peasants. It's against Buddha's teaching. but some deserve it. You decide karma will settle it later. Now justice, your scars, the dragon and tiger, are hidden under sleeves, but those who know and they bow. You are no longer young. Your body aches, but you are still dangerous. You died in a nameless village, an old man, buried like a beggar. No name on the grave, but you did not vanish. Shaolin was rebuilt after 100 years, burned again, rebuilt again, 4 times in history. Temples burn, knowledge lives. 1,500 years. Monks fought pirates, Japanese, imperial armies. They were banned, shot, forgotten. They returned. Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, your descendants in spirit. 1 billion people know the word kung fu. It means mastery through hard work. Your work, your pain. The moral is simple. You can burn a temple, but you cannot burn an idea. You were sold for a bag of rice. You became eternity. Could you survive even one day of such a life? Write in the comments, like and subscribe. See you in the next life.